Reason to lock the door. Can't do anything right now, come on.
Just don't feel comfortable.
They're saying there's still no reason to block the door. And Corporal Grant did tell them that I was on quarantine, but they came anyway, so. And then the doctor even told me.
One person got tested or both of you?
Both.
Both of you?
Yep.
So there's two people in the house?
Yep, right here's her paperwork. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Hey, what's the date on her testing?
Same day. How am I feeling? Not the greatest. I still been throwing up and coughing at night and legs aching. And the doctor told me that they have a lot of false positives, they have a lot of false negatives. It depends on where you're at in it. When you come in, does that sound right? Well, that's just. I'm on the phone with Housing Justice now.
Okay.
And I've also been speaking with Billy Rouse at the Department of Justice. And this is the day after I spoke with her, and she was trying to get me to file a claim, but I couldn't get it to go through. That's the day after that is when she went and filed these papers. Apparently, that's what's on them. The other day, she called my neighbor after she come down to try to help me. And everything we had talked about in my house, she knew about. So.
Fannie Mae is also involved because they have a loan on the
Fannie Mae is
property.
involved because they have a loan here, and she didn't fill out an affidavit stating that this wasn't owned by Fannie Mae. There's a 222 Murray Road. Two 7105. They're still trying to just through my double. But they have a mortgage with Fannie Mae, and they said they get Section 8 down here. It is considered under that.
I talked to Fannie Mae yesterday.
Kennedy Manor Townhomes. Kennedy, Kennedy. It used to be North Hills Town Apartments. They assumed the mortgage when they bought it from Nathan Tabor. I don't know why, but I mean, I talked with Fannie Mae, and they said there is a mortgage with them, that it does come under Fannie Mae law. Right. It used to be Section 8 housing. For- They changed the name. There's a whole lot more to this that I went out of time. I'll tell you, but there's a whole lot more to this. Oh, they're holding my door with his foot. The officer accused me of it being a stall tactic, even though I didn't get any paperwork to come home that night from the hospital. It was in my mailbox. But somehow I didn't know. I knew. Well, I know that's even the lady from the Department of Justice said that wasn't right. I know. Did legal aid from Winston tell you that? And they still got my paperwork, and they're still. Yes. Yep. 3 other children. They're awake, but they're upstairs. And she doesn't live here. She was just here when she got sick. We both got sick around the same time.
So I'm quarantined here. Like, where am I supposed? Where's gonna let me go somewhere under quarantine?
She said, "So I'm quarantined here. Where's he gonna let me go under quarantine?" She said, they told me to quarantine here. Where else am I supposed to go? Who's gonna let me come quarantine? Oh, it's gonna be hell to pay if they don't get us out right now. I know that. My other car will be towed. My daughter's recording though, because he was going to break my stuff and force his way in here, the officer. I said my daughter's recording because the officer was going to force his way in. He was going to break my stuff and force his way in here. And what makes them think they can just do anything they want to? I really don't understand that.
Are they going to Excuse me, ma'am. Okay.
And here's what do what, ma'am? Right. They still haven't given me my paperwork back. I know. No, he's here. No, he's upstairs. We kind of try to stay one or the other because there's not a lot of room in here. Yeah, well, we try to. Well, normally at night though, we try to switch it out so that they're in the beds, and we're down here, and we change the beds and everything, Lysol everything, and switch out.
Mom,
What?
are they gonna help at all? Or are you gonna sit there and chat like your best friends?
They can't do anything. Legal aid told me it was legal for them to send it through the mail, even though it wasn't stamped by a clerk of court, nothing to validate that it was done by a clerk of court, nothing.
I don't think anybody's understanding the point that nobody cares to leave. Nobody wants to stay here. But we're under quarantine, and we had a 7-day notice.
Less than
Not
that.
even, because it was Monday night, so 6 days.
4 days, KK. Monday night to Friday morning is like 4 days.
Yeah, I can't fucking count.
My daughter's like, nobody really wants to stay here, but we're stuck here, and we only had 6 days notice. I said, well, actually, Caleb, technically 3 days. Another lady from the Department of Justice said if she was telling the truth about it, she was just waiting for the courts to open back up. The courts open back up down here in Winston, June 20th. Why did she wait till July 9th to go file this? The day after I spoke to them and found out who she worked for. But I think they're trying to do something. I do, now that she knows what's going on, because I totally forgot about it till later yesterday evening that I was reporting about the conditions here and how we were treated, and that this lady goes by 4 different last names, and that we can't find the people who own it. The company that they own doesn't exist.
I called Fannie Mae and the Winston Salem Health Department myself, especially about the freon leaks and power plugs catching on fire and water coming through the kitchen cabinets, because all of that is a safety hazard, a major one, especially when there's children in the home and it's not allowed. I don't understand how anybody gets away with it, but
Some lords get away with a lot, KK.
good for them.